Hi, welcome back to Tracy's Pages. Today is the 4th day of May I Scraplift Due, which is hosted by Crystal Barrett, aka Pineapple Papers, right here on YouTube. This is a scrapbooking hop. There are a ton of other people that scrapbook in this hop with a playlist down below. May I Scraplift Due is just a hop where we go through the list of names we've given, and there was over 31 names, so it was lots and lots of people to go through that scrapbook. They're very talented guys and girls, so we've got given a list. I've gone through the list. I've chosen a layout of the peoples that I'd like to do, and yeah, so the list of creators, oh, there's some great people on it. MK Gunn, there is Crystal Barrett, there is Lynda Mowat, who I'm doing today, there is Lisa Cuno scrapbooking, there is my favourite Aussie sisters, the Scrappy Sisters, there's Mel Walkton, also from Australia. I've said MJ, there's Catherine Bodie Blue, there's Ashley the scrapbooking nerd. Oh, the name goes on and on and on. So yeah, there should be a playlist down the bottom here somewhere. I will put the links to the people on the day that I scraplift. As I say, today's is Lynda. Lynda, I am scraplifting your picture called Hanua Falls, which is up in Auckland, and I actually had my third form school camp at Hanua Falls. It was great. So this is the layout I'm doing. It's monochromatic with 5 photos. It's absolutely beautiful. I love layouts like this. I am using papers very similar to Lynda's. Sorry, Lynda. This one is a Minte Papers from 2022. I don't know what it's called. It's got Memorazi on there. I also didn't know Minte was made in Poland. But there you go, you learn something new every day. So that's the A side, that's the other side, that's very pretty too. And this 2013, believe it or not, My Mind's Eye by Jen Ellison. This is called Hey You. So they're the papers I've got picked out. Now, to crack the photos, I'm using some black and white photos of the grandies, the boys. This is obviously not, well, Freddie and Mum are still in hospital, so this is obviously one of the first times old Tanner's met the boy. Mine are black and white, not colours. Yeah, so let me crack on and see what I can do, and let's see if I can give Lynda's layout a bit of justice. Thanks. I'll be back in a minute after I've cut the strips and everything off, and we'll go from there. Okay, so I've cut my photos down. I've cut out the kind of the shape I want. So I'm going to ink up the edges of this with whatever this is, Catherine Paula Uptown. I think I got this free with a scrapbook.com order. So give it a bit of a, oh, that's quite a nice colour, isn't it? Quite a nice colour. Oh yes, no, that's a beautiful colour. So yeah, that's quite nice. As I say, I think I got that free with one of my few scrapbook.coms. I tend to save up for the year and buy a lot, so I don't have to pay the horrendous shipping. So that's that. And like I say, I'm going to try and stick pretty much to the original Scraplift, because that's what I like to, not on everything, but yeah. Well, no, that's not going to work. That one, not that one. That one, that's too blue, that's too blue, too blue. Too blue. I am thinking this one is what I will use. Do the bits and bobs, and map my photos with, clean up my mess a little bit. I was going to use the B side, but I figured I won't now. So what has she got? She's got some strips, which are very, very small. This is a, I think, I have no idea who it's by. It's a lovely colour though. Right, here we go. We want very thin strips, and we are looking for maybe 3. Oh, it smells like my muffins are ready. I've been making, what flavour are they? Peach and banana, just to be different. Peach and banana muffins, they smell absolutely delightful. I'm going to get absolutely covered in ink here, but that's okay. I won't dab anymore, I'll just use what's left on the dauber. I'm going to have to start thinking about making up some kits for my upcoming May, June kit swap group that I do with some friends here in New Zealand. I wonder how many people will join up for it. I think we had 8 the last couple of months, for the last 2-month period. I should be receiving those in the mail in the next couple of weeks. That'd be interesting. We might do 1 or 2 of those with oh, that looks quite cool. This is a very thin, what am I going to use here? Is it going to be too wide? It might not be. This is the fun part of it all, figuring out where's the end of my where is the end of my tape. There you go. So the sun's out here in Christchurch today, but it's definitely getting colder. I've had a productive morning moving my baby fish pond for my baby. I love fish. I'm a Pisces. I've got a thing for fish, as you can see. And my goldfish in my pond outside have just, the last 2 years, have been breeding. I think not this year, last year, but I found 2 babies, and I think maybe I found 2 the year before. I'm not too sure, but I've got about 12 this year, which I have found in what I call my snail pond, because I like to swap the oxygen weed that I have out every now and then. Don't ask me why, I just do. And the fish eggs are obviously on the oxygen weed, and I grow snails for my puffer fish that's inside. Sadly I've only got 1 left, so I don't think I'll be getting any more puffer fish after this round. I might just get something a bit more bright and colourful. But anyway, so I've moved my fish pond. It's only a 200-gallon pond in an upright thing. I moved that not long ago around so it gets more sun in the winter, so it's, it can get quite cold. And I decided last night I would move and put the baby fish right next to it. So I've been emptying out fish ponds this morning and moving the babies next to it. The poor fish, well-travelled fish, from one side of the section to the other. But during this winter they'll get a lot more sunlight, so that would be better for them, I would presume. So just remember, if it's straight, I didn't do it. So there you go. I'm going to match my photos in the same colour. I've rounded off the edges on these photos. I think it's quite nice sometimes. Oh gosh, don't kids grow so quick? They just grow up so fast. It was like, you know, 5 years ago and a bit, but it feels like a lot less time than that than when these kids were born. And they're just getting so big and so smart. They're out. I just got a Snapchat from my daughter-in-law Jen. They are out at the groins, we call it, is where there's a place in Christchurch where you can take your dogs for them to run off lead and have fun, and there's a pond and all sorts, and it looks like Howie, my fur grandson, is having an absolute ball, and the kids are having a ball. It's so nice. No, that's not straight, is it? Oh, that's... Anyway, I'm going to cut those down and I'll be back when I've done that. So I'm just going to make on my cricket, I think that's how you call it, cricket, I'm going to make a little bit of a flourish. So it's going to get a little bit noisy here. Here we go. Amazing little machine, this Cricket Joy. Now that I'm figuring out how to use it properly. I'd actually like a big one, or a scan and print. One day we might get there. I don't know what the difference is between them, but you know, I would like to be able to do some cut files from Confessions of a Paper Addict and things like that. It's like, I can't quite know if there's any others, but it's really, there are some seriously good designs out there that for all sorts of different occasions. It doesn't ever seem to cut deep enough. I don't know why. Maybe I'm using the wrong cardstock. Right, use a bit of the old ink on the outsides, just a little bit to that looks alright to me. Oh, excuse me, that's very noisy. I'm going to stick that down. Now I remember telling myself yesterday, stop gluing stuff down on top of your photos and your layouts, and every day I do it. But never mind, so sorry Fred. Right, don't lose your pin, excuse me. Now it's time to stick them down. They are such gorgeous photos, aren't they? Oh, the days when they weren't fighting. We're actually coming to stay this afternoon, I think, for the weekend. That will be fun. Now I have to think of I'm going to have to think of a title. Move that over a bit. Okay. I know I've got a T-square. I can hear you all saying, Tracy, you've got a T-square, you should use it. I don't know how to. I still can't get it straight. So that's all the fun. All fun of it. I do like this glue, the tape, oops, the tape doesn't, as I say, that sticks so straight away. And here I have ripped this old paper. It's just a bit of, you'll never know it happened. Shh, don't tell anyone. It's really good actually, doing things like this. You get to use up all your old stock, and some of my stash is over 20 years old, so it's really nice to be getting in there and using it. But hey, it cost good money to buy, didn't it? So problem is we buy all this lovely stuff, we just don't, we like looking at it and we don't. I didn't do it. I have to say that to myself 100 times every time. Right, so that's what I've got thus far. I found a bit of flair. I've got this from a couple of years ago now. Sorry, Adam, from Dotty about flair. And I think it was in my Christmas. I bought a Christmas advent calendar, and I absolutely loved it. So that, I don't know. So that's Adam, Scrappy Adam, and his little company Dotty about flair. Are they still? I should have a look. I'm a bit out of touch. I know Adam's still making videos, but I haven't heard much about Dotty about flair. I'm going to have to check that out now. That's my homework for the weekend. Yeah, I bought a Christmas advent calendar and absolutely loved it. Over there, and I don't know what I'm going to call this. I'm going to add a little bit of bling. Now these are from Rosie's Bows and Bows gemstones. I'm going to use the white and gold ones just to be a little bit different, just around the because this is straying from the original layout that I am scrap lifting, but it's quite nice. It's a bit different, so add a bit of bling. So I'm going to figure out a title. I don't know if it needs a title, but I'm going to figure out a title and I will take a photo when it's finished. So yeah, sorry, my partner just came home and gave me a hell of a fright, but never mind. So it doesn't catch. Right, so basically there it is. I am thinking, and yes, it hurts. Have to remember how to spell it. I've got a thought. I'm going to have to glue this down a bit more, I think. That's all right. We get the drift. These are stickers from Living Life, American Crafts 2019. I've straightened it up. So I'm not really a big fan of journaling. So if I do journal on something, I tend to do it on the back because I've got really, really bad handwriting. Anyway, this is my layout. Thank you, Lynda, for allowing me to scrap lift you.